Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dennis Duke Uganda. If you're new here, kindly subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on different social media platforms at Dennis Duke UG, but most importantly on TikTok, which I recently joined. Today, I want us to have a discussion about rabbit or rabbit farming. It's been a very long time since we last had one, and today we want to answer one beautiful question that very many of you have been asking me. Every time I receive a call, somebody's like, "Hi Dennis, is there really market for rabbits in Uganda? Where is the market? How do I get clients?" among many other things. And that's the discussion we are going to have today in this particular video. Don't you go away. So many of you who've watched my videos know that this is one of my beautiful friends. I chose to call her Denise. It recently gave birth to about 4, and they are all doing very, very fine. So today we want to answer the question, is there a market for rabbits? First of all, before I even talk about the availability of market, if you've chosen to start rabbit farming, congratulations, you made the right decision, you made the right choice, and trust me, you're not going to regret it. First things first, when dealing in rabbitry, there are a couple of things that you're going to sell or get money from. One of the things is rabbit urine. Now, rabbit urine is something that very many farmers out there are actually looking out for, and they are buying it. A jerrycan could go for 20, 25, up to around 40,000 shillings, depending on where you are and who is actually buying it and the agency that is available. You could also choose to sell rabbit fur. Yes, rabbit fur is used in various ways. It can be used to make bangles, clothes, shoes, among many other things. Now, that is another aspect of rabbit farming. Another aspect of rabbit farming is, of course, the droppings, and they use that as manure. I didn't talk about the urine. The urine is used as both manure and a pesticide. Very many farmers out there are using it, and the droppings are just very good, and very many people as well are buying it. I haven't been able to sell because I also use the droppings in my farm, so I don't know the market price right now. You could also do research in regards to that. You can also choose to sell rabbits, the rabbits themselves, like just live rabbits, to different farmers and intending people wanting to join rabbitry. You can also choose to sell rabbit meat. Now, that's something that people haven't done, but you can also do what we call value addition, and you can do sausages. You can do a couple of other products from rabbit meat. Yes, as a matter of fact, rabbit meat and its products are on the market, and they're on demand. That's what I should tell you. Let's talk about the market, because I know very many of you here have come because of the market, just like my title suggests. Well, I want to break the bad news to you. There is no market for rabbit or rabbit products anywhere in the world. When I speak in this, I want to mean that there is no designated market. You see, in my home area, there's a designated market for goats, there's a designated market for cows, for sheep, for chicken, but there is not a designated market for rabbit. So there is no specific market where you carry your rabbit one morning and take and sell and get money. No. However, the moment you get involved in rabbit farming, you've got to start creating the market yourself, okay? By this I mean, start by, imagine if you had pigs, or if you had goats and you haven't put them on the market. Do you think clients will come? I mean, if you're rearing your stuff or livestock and then you don't tell people, do you think people will come to buy? Definitely not. The same applies to these small animals. What you do is you look for market for them, okay? You can do this by utilizing social media, that is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can become live. There are different groups of rabbitry or rabbit farming where you can join and actually start selling your rabbits or rabbit products small by small or slowly as you analyze the market. Another thing to do is you need to do what we call networking. Get other farmers involved in rabbit farming. These farmers are the ones that are going to buy your rabbits as breeders, because some of them want to restock, some of them want to get males for their female rabbits. Some of them actually have market for rabbit, like they get clients and they cannot supply. So when you have when you're in their circles, you get to know or have the chance to get to access to these markets that I am talking about. You can also do your personal initiative, go to different restaurants within Kampala, go to different hotels within Kampala and have a proposal. The problem we have in Uganda is there is market, but the supply is still very low. I mean, if you got a deal of maybe supplying 40 kilograms of rabbit meat on a daily in one of the posh hotels in Kampala, you realize that somebody can't actually sustain that particular market that I'm talking about or supply. So you need to look at before you actually go and propose that you want to supply a hotel or a restaurant with rabbit meat. You first need to analyze the fact your breeds, whether they can actually give you a continuous flow of rabbits where you'll be slaughtering every single month. So nobody would love to give you a contract and then within 2 months you've run out of rabbits and then they start looking around. That's a disappointment, first of all. So there is market for all these products. You just need to stand out, get good breeds which are giants if you want to do meat, because if you are dealing in standard kind of rabbits, it will be very hard for you to actually get meat from one single rabbit. So you need to get a giant rabbit so that you can slaughter and actually sell those particular rabbits as meat. Where else is meat? There are people exporting to different countries that are still low in terms of supply when it comes to rabbit and its products. So you need to look out for those particular countries. I mean, we are living in a globalized kind of country, and every time you post something online, somebody in the US, somebody in America, somebody in India, somebody in China can have access to your product. So you've got to utilize social media as much as you can, because the market is everywhere. It's only us limiting ourselves. Like I usually say, the first person to act as your client is your neighbor, your workers, your immediate friend. Those are the people that need to buy from you for starters. So what do? You talk to them. Hey guys, I actually have rabbits. Like I said, the day I started rabbit farming, or my rabbit farm, I received multiple calls from different friends wanting to test this, the meat, because it's been a long time since they last had a taste of how rabbit meat actually is. So by that I knew I had the market already. My friends are my immediate clients. Another thing, there are two breeds or breeders that we wanted to get rid of for particular reasons, and when we posted, my goodness, people wanted to even come at the farm and actually buy more. So for me, it showed me that people are out there looking for breeds, people are out there looking for rabbits, but they don't know who has them. So how do you get the market? Is you need to put yourself out there. And I hope you have answered your question. Yes, for those of you who've been asking, where is the market? Again, if you're new here, this is the Duke's Farm. We do training of different people in terms of rabbit farming. So please reach me on those particular numbers and I'll be glad. Our fee depends on who and when and what exactly they need, but usually the first charge is 100,000 shillings. So for those of you intending to come, please take note. Our farm is located in Mukono along Katosi Road, somewhere between Namaiva and Nachisunga. So if you are interested, please call on those numbers and I'll definitely be replying to you and making a program with you. In the shortest time possible, we are going to introduce, of course, a couple of other things at the farm. That includes chickens, that includes fish, beekeeping, among many other things. So please subscribe. Plus, I'm also going to go out there, interview different people, but also the most important part is we are going to travel Africa. The time is now. You only need my announcement before I start. If you want to support us, please still do that on this particular number and I'll give you all our bank details. Until then, it's a goodbye. We love you.